Hi everyone, my name is Emilia. I'm a senior here at USF studying integrated public relations and advertising and minoring in psychology. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the AP style of social media and technology reporting. So let's get into it. What is AP style? AP style is the journalistic style of the Associated Press. AP style dictates basic rules for grammar, punctuation, as well as specific styles for number spelling, capitalization, abbreviations, acronyms, and much more, including social media and technology reporting. What is social media and technology reporting? Well, it's the collecting, analyzing, and summarizing data from social media platforms to understand performance, audience engagement, and overall impact. It uses technology to monitor metrics like follow growth, content popularity, and campaign effectiveness, providing insights for improving marketing strategies, budgeting, strategic decision making for businesses, nonprofits, and even government agencies. So, social media and technology reporting is across all boards. What does AP style have to do with social media and technology reporting, you may ask? AP style is important when writing about social media and technology reporting because it is a basis for consistency in terminology, correct spelling, capitalization for technical terms. To go to if you have to check on any of that, you go to AP style. Um, so we want to make sure that consistency in terminology is across the board so there's no confusion with audiences. Brand names and platforms, how you want to refer to social media platforms such as like Facebook, Instagram. X is a common one that gets misinterpreted. It was Twitter, but now it's X, so you could say like X, formerly known as Twitter. That's an AP style. Clarity in new tech language. Tech is changing every single day, so making sure that it is clear to the audience that this is the language we use and it's across all boards that it makes sense and it's not questioned in any area. Avoiding jargon such as like AI, like using the term AI, that can be interpreted in many ways. So just spelling it out, saying artificial intelligence is much easier and clearer for the reader. Ethics and accuracy, making sure that any facts that are used are legit and not unverified or coming from nowhere. So want to make sure that the information is correct because misinformation can spread really quickly and you don't want to be the one to do that. AP Style provides the rules of language, formatting, and clarity that helps journalists report on social media and technology in a way that is accurate, consistent, and understandable to the public. So, some guidelines on this topic using the correct spelling and capitalization. You want to make sure that everything is spelled and capitalized appropriately. So, for example, companies like Apple have the capital A in their name, but their item that they're selling, iPhone, is I is lowercase, P is uppercase, iPhone. So correct spelling, capitalization for all of those, just to make sure that it's clear that what we're talking about is correct and everything like that. It's important. Social media language. I want to make sure that when we're writing out stuff like, for example, saying like, oh, Victoria's Secret posted a picture. Posted is not capitalized. Stays stays lowercase. There's no reason for it to be. So making sure like post, hashtag, there's like a bunch of different kind of words there are clear. Accuracy and verification, making sure that that information across the board is just not misinformation that is spreading. And we want to make sure that all of the words we're using is appropriate and is the word is what it means, if that makes sense. So consistency in term, like that's the same thing I just said. We want to make sure that all the terms there are the same and understandable for the audience. And then clarity over jargon. We need to make sure that we're not using silly things that can be misinterpreted. So just spell it out. Don't say, don't say like I used the example AI before. Don't say AI because that can be turned into many other things. And just spell out artificial intelligence. So, AP style helps ensure writing is clear, accurate, consistent, and professional. Terminology. I want to make a point here before we go over this that using buzzwords or slang in your vocabulary when you're writing things for social media and technology reporting is not part of AP style and can be taken and make you look unprofessional. So, now moving on. Social media will not be capitalized unless it's at the beginning of the sentence. The singular is social media and the plural has R in front of social media, according to AP style. Also, you can use prepositions in or on when talking about social media. Another word, sorry, I'm in the way. App is short for application and is acceptable on the first reference. Otherwise, you can use the word app or application when you want. Cookie and cookies is important to note because when you're accepting your cookies, they're taking your data. It's a small file that websites often place on phones, computers, and other devices to save user identifying information, which they use to cater to you. Because if you ever see like an ad that's like, oh my God, I just looked up shoes, Nike shoes, and now you're seeing ads for Adidas shoes. Say no. Oh, okay, common mistakes. Misusing social media terms. He tweeted a post. Tweeted and post should not be capitalized correctly. Don't capitalize it. Incorrect platform references. As I mentioned before, Twitter is a common one. X, formerly known as Twitter. We don't use Twitter anymore, unfortunately. AP style says so. Hyphenated or splitting words. Email is one word, not hyphenated. Website is one word. Do not split them. And online is one word according to AP style. And there's many other things that you can reference as well. These are just some examples. Brand name formatting, iPhone, I is lowercase, P is uppercase, YT uppercase in YouTube, L and I uppercase in LinkedIn. So, in conclusion, AP style serves as a foundation for clarity, consistency, and professionalism. It ensures journalists use correct terminology, maintain accuracy when referencing platforms and digital tools, and avoid common mistakes such as jargon or misused brand names. Because technology evolves so rapidly, AP's guidelines provide a reliable framework for keeping news writing up to date, credible, and accessible to a wide audience. Ultimately, following AP style in this area strengthens trust with readers and upholds journalistic standards in a fast-changing digital world because, boy, we know it's fast-changing, and sticking to these guidelines can ensure success. And these are my sources. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my presentation about AP style within social media reporting and technology reporting.